Last time, Sable had a dream, seeing some more things from the Kraken Grimm's point of view. As she had a little freak out, but everyone was like, "Yeah, that's just kind of normal for her so far." So we continued onward, finding a little mysterious. No, the cave was later, wasn't it?
It was the
Okay,
bridge.
first.
It was the bridge in the
We had a-
Nevermore first.
Yeah, we went to a bridge. There was a big fucking Nevermore that tried to eat Spirit. We killed it, beat the shit out of it. As we started traversing the mountains to get to the next town over. Big old cave. There was a Desmodus Count in it, the Scarred Count, who was the one who we beat the shit out of in the first session, and it came back for revenge. We also killed that motherfucker, but it turns out he had also met the Kraken. We continued following it. We got to a new town. We did some investigating. Penny and Spirit met Morshu. Recruited him for Dust. Kurakami and Sable talked about Sable's past. And then also later, then we traveled again. Kurakami and Penny argued about stuff and other fighting.
You always
I don't know how
address me
much
so
time I've left.
formally. You always address me so formally. Like you call me by my last name.
I do.
That's usually a Mistralian tradition, you know.
Also, I almost forgot. We met a homeless man who's actually undercover, and he accidentally mentioned that Penny is part of the Crimson Clan. Oh my god!
Yes. Yes.
Oh, he gads.
He got.
My roast is ruined.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, hold on.
We build up to it, brother.
Sorry.
we're just fucking like. Blah!
All right, hold on. Fiercest warrior then. Fiercest warrior.
Yeah, that one's got to build up. Anyways, Cody described the scene.
Alright, yeah, as Nakano Kurokami, Penny Palm stand on opposing sides of this clearing, the dusty earth beneath their feet, as both of them stare off, musing to themselves. As the tension breaks. And I want you both to roll for initiative!
All right, what kind of initiative we got?
This is working up the courage to act first, to break the standoff.
All right, working out the courage, which is where's the playlist?
I didn't realize you called me.
Yeah, I called you.
Why'd you call me?
Because you weren't here. I mean, I thought you were, asleep.
No, I was. Why didn't you call me on my actual phone?
I did.
You didn't. You didn't call my number.
I did, and it said this person has not set up their voicemail. So I'm like, oh fuck, I can't do it.
Wow, I didn't. Yeah, well, you did call me. It didn't show up at all. It didn't even play. I was wide fucking awake. I was just talking with my mom. I'm just at my mother's house, bro.
Okay, yeah, willpower plus perception. It's not very good.
Well,
20. Dirty
you said willpower plus perception.
is willpower plus perception.
Word is called initiate. It's also neither of the songs that that we were talking about. Yeah, I was expecting the Kiwami song. You said Fiercest Warrior. It doesn't matter, but you said Fiercest Warrior, and I'm like, oh yeah, that song. That's the song he said we should play.
I grabbed the wrong one.
You have all the time in the world, brother. Why'd you panic?
I panicked. I'm sorry. I panicked.
Everyone make fun of him.
Alright.
Make fun of this guy.
Nakano goes first.
Is Nakano is in a stance, his left fist balled up with her sword in her left hand, angled in reverse grip, as her hand is in a claw form. As she starts circling around. As she kind of stares at you for a moment before she dashes at you. Martial arts!
Oh no. Alright.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of you.
I'm gonna. Why do I? Do I want to? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna parry as you charge towards her. From her arms, a light blade immediately just shoots out. She's gonna try to parry you.
Okay.
I didn't roll amazing. 25.
Cover this. Then well, was I 27? All right. Yeah. Do we? Are you just free describing this, Cody, or?
Yeah, go for it.
27.
Nakano just dashes forward as her clawed hand is balled into a fist and is just rocketed straight at your face.
As Penny holds completely still until it's millimeters from her face before she immediately ducks and slashes at your stomach before kicking you away. As you suffer 3 damage.
As she is it's like kicking a wall as she just dashes back up to you. As she runs up and goes for a spin kick additional attack.
Mm-hmm.
She got the first move. Interesting.
It seemed gone quite fast. Though Penny's reaction speed is impressive.
Alright.
Well, the narrator
I got a 19.
Okay. I am getting a 22. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, as she rockets back, as she just grabs you by the arm, spins you around, and tosses you towards the tree line.
What was that, a parry?
Yes.
As you try to throw her, as she midair grabs onto your wrist, pulls you forward, and is gonna in midair slam a punch towards you.
Alright. Okay.
You are doing damage to her.
It's good.
33.
I only got a 22.
As
Don't forget the
as
plus
she
size.
grabs onto your wrist, and as you feel your arm get pulled towards her, just from your throw alone, as her fist is sent forward.
It just collides with my face.
Yeah. That's alright, buddy. That's not too bad, 11.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Oof.
We ain't got no aura!
I am made of glass. I have 1 endurance. Alright.
Why? Endurance doesn't matter for aura.
Any, do the thing!
I don't.
Endurance-
It's not my
endurance
turn
isn't-
yet, Cody.
Endurance doesn't matter for aura, brother.
Oh, okay. I still have a low amount of aura.
It's your perception plus the resource bonuses with a base of 10. As, would be evident by what is on your sheet.
Yeah, Cody, I don't have my turn yet. I can't do the thing.
As you're kind of sent reeling from her attack, you see as she jumps onto your arm, using her light stature as she like jumps up and kind of like spins around like with her hand on your head as she's going to like send a knee to the back of your head.
Alright. This one, I can't. I'm gonna try to dodge this one. 28.
Yeah, 19.
28, thank God. Whoa.
It's not gonna. Yeah, you go ahead. You
Yeah.
respond to my move.
So what was the attack you sent?
I'm just sending a fucking like midair knee straight to the back of your head.
Yeah, as just she just immediately like does the splits to avoid it before hopping back to her feet.
Is not gonna land. She just stares at you.
It's just immediate, just from one punch. Just Penny's head is just bleeding.
She's bleeding already.
You're watching this too?
Yeah, I'm here
Yeah.
I'm here for the inevitable too far so I can defend her.
We're the audience.
I'm the ref.
You do better than that in training.
Seems I've gone rusty. Is that all?
He's not gonna just stance up again.
As Penny just starts to circle.
Not gonna. Is now following your movement, going counterclockwise of you.
This entire thing's pointless. Waste of effort.
You don't know why this is point. You don't know why this has a point to me. You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get it. Oh, like you would get why I hide myself. Sure, you wouldn't understand that either.
You're right. I don't.
Your turn?
What's a waste of effort is you holding back right now. You're nothing to me. Not as you are.
You want me to stop holding back?
She's just with her one eye glinting in the dark, just leering at you.
Fine. Fine. You win. Don't come crying to me with what happens next. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's both my major actions.
Okay. As Penny, her stance sort of shifts as she stands still, taut for a moment. As both of her arms ignite into her light blades. As she thinks for a moment. The sounds of like the woods and the sounds of Nakano walking, she tunes everything out as she's left alone in the dark with only her heartbeat. She remembers things. She thinks back to her time in Mistral. She thinks back to her time under the Crimsons. She thinks back to her time as a child. her heartbeat starts to get faster and faster as everything starts to heat up around her. As the grass slowly starts to die, the temperature grows more and more as her glow, which was originally more purple, starts growing more like magenta flame. Her hair is loose by this point, blowing constantly in the wind as it starts to ignite. As flames spread across her hair, burning away, as what was originally a head of black hair becomes a head of white hair. Oh wait, hold on. As it becomes a head of white hair, or everything ignites as Nakano sees a Penny ignite, but then something weird happens. Out from her back, flaming arms start to appear, also armed with her weapon, as two more pairs ignite. As when Penny looks up, her face multiplies, almost, as she looks more akin to a six-armed creature. As a smoke and fire billows out from her nose. Yep. That is exactly the inspiration. Yes. As she charges forward.
For a moment, Nakano kind of looks on, is almost like a wonder in her eye. So this is the trait of a mythic faunus. Of the blessed.
Enough of that mentality. Sick of it. Stop speaking to me like I'm some sort of god.
You're not a god to me.
Good. As she's going to slash at you. This. I already did that.
I pick resist.
Do I dare? This is risky, but yeah, let's do it. All right. I got a 36.
A 36. I got a
Yes.
31.
Yeah. As she slashes at you, as you know, you're geared to take it.
I did a resist, by the way.
Yeah. So reduced to 1 HP damage as you start stomach, and then it starts burning the wound. As I assume I don't have to roll for damage for that. However, you also take. Let me just see when. I assume it would just be on every one of my turns. As you take 3 points of unresisted fire damage. She attacks you again. 30.
33.
Dodge that one.
As you make further slashes after that one, as Nakano just with her hand raised slams her fist straight into the blade, blocking it with her palm.
As you're like holding onto it, She breathes fire in your face to distract you as she turns and slashes you again. 43.
Which one do I pick here? Let's go. Yeah, I'll just stick with resist. 22.
43. Yeah. Do we do 10 over? Did we do any of that for PvP or no?
No, because well,
I mean, it's fine. It's fine if no.
That's the thing with like player versus player stuff, is that like
I
most
personally
of the-
kind of just assumed that like in player versus player, it would just be like, you know, no rule of cool over the other.
Yeah.
Because at a
Yeah,
certain rule
like-
of cool, it just gets to like, all right, so who acts first? Because
Yeah.
you're probably gonna one shot them.
yeah, like no rule of cool, but like with all like the blinded, helpless, stunned, whatever. That's the thing. Like I'm not sure, because a lot of it is like decrease attack thresholds by 5. It's all decreasing thresholds and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really work for us.
And like
Yeah.
decreasing things like decreased result by 5 or something like that is kind of high, unless it's like a special move that someone can do. Getting it like as like an over thing on like another player is kind of weird, especially like also like stunned and staggered, making you lose actions.
That'd be awkward if I just got dispatched right now.
Especially that, especially dispatch. Especially dispatch. Like, there's like that thing is like. So like currently, I don't want to use any of that because it's just and like saying like critical damage. There is no like critical damage that you guys have. There's no dice pool that you guys have.
Yeah,
Is it still possible to inflict conditions just like through actions rather than like threshold bonuses?
Yeah, if you guys do
Probably.
actions, like if you guys do actions enough, like,
At least does it all the time.
yeah. Like I will give you okay because you put the effort in to do this specific thing, I will give you it. Like if you are trying to say like wrap Nakano up in like a rope that you have because of your increased movement speed, then like yeah, I'd maybe give her held and maybe like have her roll to get out of it, like each turn or something. Like that's if you guys work for it. But, you know, no. Yeah, so that's what we're going with for now.
Hurt me.
As you think it, as she's, yeah, you resisted it, right?
Yes.
Alright, then yeah, you just say, nah, not yet. Oh yeah, as you manage to resist it, as she takes a third major action, as just from as like you're as you're clashing, one of her many arms just fishes through her pocket and tosses a violet dust vial at you. Alright. As she is gonna try and what Penny wants to do with violet dust is she wants to basically like douse Nakano with it to just weigh her down so she cannot move. Is that allowed?
See what you're trying to do again? Sorry, I'm just responding to a rules question.
Yeah, she wants to use a violet dust vial to basically echo Act 3 Nakano to make sure she can't move.
It was X.
Increase her mass.
Oh, that's right. That's what that shit does. Yeah, she would just have to resist it, or just like defensive against it. Yeah.
Alright, so use that much. So this. Okay. So that is a 28.
All right.
It's just she's trying to do this shit to you. How do you respond?
Tank it. That's all I can do. That's why I think it's the most intimidating. Okay. That's not a good roll. 23.
28.
Yeah. Okay, so what effect were you trying to do for this?
Let's see. She was trying to increase the target's mass with the intent of Nakano can't move. Basically weigh her down.
Yeah, I'd say for this turn, for Nakano's next turn, held, and then it just cleared the next turn. Can't move, but can still take actions.
As Penny immediately uses two minor actions to back away.
As we're going to do a bit of a cutaway, a second. Music still fits, as deep into the forest, up in a tree, there is a man, garbed in a chainmail cloak.
Chainmail?
A like sort of a cloth like knight armor or whatever, like a big heavy thick cloth armor, metal archery bracers, metal boots, and like a chainmail helmet with like a viewing visor cut out of it. As he's holding binoculars and just sort of lounging back in the trees, he looks around before, as like a blast of heat comes from a certain direction. As he looks around and zooms in his binoculars, as he sees the two, he sees these two fighting, and as he spits out a granola bar with like a food wrapper still around it, as he jumps down from the tree and starts running off in the distance, deeper into the forest. As continue.
Yeah. That was all of my actions.
So held means you just can't move, right?
Yeah.
Can't move. Can't take moving action.
Also, fun fact. Originally, this would have also given me a +3 to every attribute. It was a little bit too strong.
And you move 2 away.
Yeah. Because she used a minor action to move away, and then she used a second minor action that the swarm gives her to move away again.
As Nakano stares for a moment as her weapon drops out of her hand, as while she's being forced down, you see as her left hand forms a fist as she clenches, as the blade at her side kind of before firing at the ground as the blade heads straight towards you.
29.
I got a 27.
As I was just, it's like a turret, right? Like, is it like a single shot or like a barrage of bullets?
This is a blade coming at you.
Oh, it's a blade. Yeah, it's just like the bottom set of her arm just raise up to collide with it. Yeah.
As you like clash with it,
Yeah.
as her hand moves again, as the turret within the blade just kind of whirs a bit before it just starts firing out as it's like trying to like dig into you.
32.
32.
Definitely gotta do this. Gotta do this. I have no. Do I actually? Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? I'm not gonna do
Sheer
that.
unrelenting aggression of Karakami is catching the advantage.
Yes, but they are both quite powerful.
Indeed. This new form of our dear Pennies seems much more powerful than I expected.
So you got yeah. So I got 19, but I'm resisting it. I'm taking full advantage. I'm taking full advantage of of the no thing.
It's funny because this is a d6 of damage.
Yeah. Thank God I resisted.
Evenly matched.
What even is your aura?
I have 18 maximum aura.
You could have taken a d6.
Not a good. Well, I have 18 maximum. I'm on 4. Yeah. You have another attack?
Nope. No more from me.
Alright. She charges back as her turn passes. Nakano take a 3 unresisted fire.
As you look at the fire, as you see it burning away at her, as she has not placed up any aura whatsoever. A tactic which you would know she usually employs, but is now... well, she's on fire.
Yeah. I'm not... I've always hated this smell, you know? I've always hated the sound of the sound of a roaring flame licking at things, reducing things to ash. How it sticks to your clothes. How it melts your skin. How the smell of seared flesh clings onto your nose. I've hated it for as long as I can remember. Funny that this blessing makes me constantly experience it, wouldn't you agree?
She narrows. You live a life of lavish.
Hearing that, Penny's eyes widen as she ignites even harder as the spot around her is just reduced to cinders. You don't know a single damn thing of what I've been through! As she charges towards you. You did not like that.
I didn't sound like it, no.
Alright. 39. Precise at you.
You notice how Nakano, who is usually quite... I resisted 28. You notice how Nakano, who's usually quite adept at parrying when in her stance, is sort of almost avoiding it.
Yeah.
She doesn't lift a hand in her usual parry style of attacking your attack and overwhelming you midway.
As, like, when Penny heard that, she just, like, stuck 2 of her blades into the ground, got into, like, a runner stance, and just launched herself at you as she spun with incredible speed like a saw blade and just slashed right into you. She's gonna do it again. 32.
Truly, my luck is really running out here. 22.
Oh wait, I forgot. You're just resisting all these, I take it, right?
I am resisting, yes. I
Okay,
can't dodge, I'm held.
Yeah. Alright, so you just resist that. Alright. I'm going... Also, Cody, I'm just going to... I don't think the unresisted damage stacks, but I'm not going to find out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to another player. So I'm not going to find out. 39 and 32. Could it stack? Maybe. I'm not gonna...
It doesn't. It just resets the countdown.
Very good. Alright. And then a 30 to... And then a 30.
30.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't get any over me, so I'm glad we just tie. As you're like slashing at her, she's just sort of like muscles clenched and flexing as she's just like fucking like beast style tanking it.
And she's just...
As in that flash, the hand shoots up at a frightening speed, just considering the mast, and just grabs onto the blade. The flames kind of like burning into her hand.
Yeah. As that was her first. That was her first major action. Not a second. As she just like grabs onto you and just bites into you. Alright. 33.
I'm gonna keep resisting, yes.
Yeah, it's just like as you like grab onto the blade, that does not stop her as she is furious as she just bites into your shoulder. No. Yeah, you only get one additional. Hold on. How is it like for additional weapons? Is it like per
Major
your turn
action.
or per major action? Okay, so she can just start. All right. You're getting 2 more, buddy.
Okay.
29 and 32.
Babel reaches out a few fucking like shreds of flame coming over. She sort of lights her pipe on one of them.
32 and 36. As you like, as after you bite down on her, as her hands now are beginning to adjust to the mass as they like grab out and block with their forearms for each one.
A damn thing about my life, so don't you dare assume anything. As that was all of her actions, because she spent some to move towards you. Yeah, it's your turn now.
As Nakano like is just staring as she is like gripping onto your attacks, making sure like you don't go away. Someone like you wouldn't understand.
Shut the hell up. Stop saying that I don't understand.
You wouldn't get a damn thing.
Neither would you.
That's what the fight's for. So I can learn. A curse can be at the top.
Standing at the fucking top, it's all a pointless goddamn race. You wanna climb to the top of this fucking mountain? Fine. Reach the top, so I can watch you freeze to death alone.
I don't care if I'm alone as she headbutts you. Oh, is that the right dice pool?
Such burning passions. Never want to be seen in such a rigid waste mantle.
I got a 35.
I'ma just take a bait. I'ma just resist this.
When does this battle end, we suppose?
Good question.
When
I
one
suppose
drops
when
dead,
one
or
of
when
them
one
is
receives an injury that cannot be healed.
Yeah, that's a dirty
Good.
20.
I believe they don't intend to stop until one of them physically can no longer fight. I believe anything less would be unsatisfying to them.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20. I'm going to take 1 HP damage.
Is after she headbutts you, Nakano like kicks down at your leg to like sort of like lower your level a bit before sending a fist out straight to your chest. Additional attack. A 19.
I parry 25. Ooh, that's dangerously close to an nat 20. And yeah, 3 damage as you send her fist her way. As she just grabs it, as she just like grabs your hand, bends it the wrong way, and then punches you 3 times with 3 sets of her arms.
You notice as her aura kind of flickers again. Is that? You who've been at the top and don't even know it. You don't know.
At the goddamn top. Sure as hell didn't feel like it.
Nakano sends out another like blow. This time, like as she kind of like throws out a fist towards your face before as she kind of stops before like doing a spin kick to try like trip you over.
What do I do here?
That's another 35.
Can I do anything here is the question. No, I don't believe the math would be on my side if I did that, so I'm gonna resist it.
We're in the middle of a war, you know.
Yes, we are indeed.
I just wanted to say that out loud.
But how many are so personally invested in the war? Or rather, invested in the results of it? I'm sure many are invested in their own personal lives, but the war as a whole, compared to something like this, it's but an insignificant speck in their lives.
As she just takes the blow to the head, as you spun kick her, right?
She like sweep leg sweep.
Leg sweep. Yeah, as she just like immediately like falls to the ground and slams hard before immediately like 2 of her arms shove her back roughly to her feet.
An axe kick is coming down to your head as you do that. 25.
Do I dare? 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 Crit. Let's go gambling! 26. Gambling. Yeah, as the axe kick just flies towards her. Yeah, as just two sets of her arm block it. As another one. The top set of her arms to block it. Before she immediately like flips you over and then spin kicks the back of your head to parry. And so, you know, the standard 3 damage.
Care for a puff?
She holds her pipe out to Spirit.
I don't smoke, no thank you.
A man clean as a whistle.
As she takes a little long drag of the pipe.
My lungs are already full of dust.
A capital D?
No, the lowercase d. I suppose it'd be sand, actually.
I suppose, yes, the vacuo winds are beginning to encroach upon us.
As yeah, her aura flickers again as you do that. She kind of stands. At least you had something.
I had something.
Your brothers didn't ostracize you. Your sisters didn't hate you. It's because you were like...
Say that again. Go on, say that again.
She stares at you.
My brothers didn't ostracize me. My sisters didn't hate me. You don't know a damn thing about my life, do you? At once.
You don't know a thing about mine. Shut your mouth. You're a turtle now, not a person.
Funny.
You're going to make me stronger. You're going to prove to me that I'm worth it. Prove to me that I didn't halfway kill myself for no reason.
Funny, you know. You sound exactly like a crimson. As she ignites another time. And I despise the crimsons. Alright. It's my turn now, right?
Yes.
3 unresisted damage.
It seems they are more similar than they initially realized.
That is always what ignites the brightest of passions. When two twin souls burn against each other.
If this were a school, that'd be a great learning.
As she just like gets on all like it's all fours, but you know there's more limbs. As she just leaps into the air and comes crashing down to earth, swinging in every single possible direction, like almost like just a blender of carnage. As she's going to, she's gonna hit you. 37.
The resist, yes. Yes, Ed boy. I got a 33.
Yes. And I got 37, alright. As it cuts into you, as... yeah, why not? As you notice, as your aura was flickering, you can just from a glance tell that hers is almost just completely gone, as it's almost like burning away with the fire. As she just like cuts into you before placing a hand on like the wound that she had placed into you at the very first attack, as it just burns even hotter, and it almost sears into you. Push your weapon attack. I got 33.
One, two, a 3.
Both living such troubled lives, all due to their respective heritage.
How much did you get, Yank?
For this second attack roll, 33.
All right. $38. As shut up.
Is that Raven?
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. My God.
He's been in the cage for long enough. Come on. She apparently ate a bird the other day. Like a baby
Got the
bird.
munchies.
Yummers.
As after the attack lands, blood spills from Nakano. As she... As the black aura around her kind of intensifies for a moment. As she raises her hand and as like barely even a block as you sink your blade into her skin, but notice that it's like it did no damage. As Nakano stares at you. Bad moves.
Fortunately for you, I made 2 attacks, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Before you
Yeah,
do
you
that,
made 2.
Yeah,
I
I
would
did 2 more.
I would like to cut in
Yes.
with my narrator voice. Nakano Kurakami, her semblance, Death's Door, is a high-risk, high-reward gambit.
Fuck yeah.
A permanent semblance. The closer she is to Death's Door, the more her body overclocks itself. The more wounds she accumulates, the stronger her body is reinforced. And as of this moment, she has taken a new grievous wound.
As
I love you, narrator.
as another additional weapon attack. Yeah, 33.
Mechanically, Nakano's semblance has a threshold that if she reaches a certain amount of low HP, she gains a permanent bonus to her
Strength, agility, and endurance.
Yeah, and then and then the threshold is decreased, so she has to take worse and worse wounds.
Cheeky.
I see.
I have a permanent deduction on my health to make up for the endurance that I gain.
I see. That explains it a lot. Anyway, 33.
Choose me.
We have another major action.
As I'll say it now, because my semblance is permanent and boosts my body, I'll empower this.
Holy shit.
41.
Alright.
There's Nakano again. Forearm stops blade.
I was second it. As second major action. We're doing this again. 33.
Empower. 42.
You see those flickers in the air? Both of them are on their last legs, pushing their semblances to their breaking point. Their auras are but slivers now.
Second additional weapon attack.
I was about to say, is it the end of your turn?
No, I have a lot of attacks. Not 20.
Oh shit, we haven't got one of those in a while.
Do you resist or?
I did resist.
Very cool. And final one. 35. Yeah, 35 on my final additional weapon attack.
Could you believe that Penny had more additional weapon attacks before this?
Yes. Shit was indeed crazy.
Almost forgot here. We'll just do this. There we go. That's proper. Yeah. What was the attack you did?
35.
Empower. 41. Wait, is this the last attack actually?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, 41. I'll resist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as she just backs away to range increments away from you. As she just grabs at her head. As she feels smoky in her head. Or as she just vomits out blood. Yeah, as the form dissipates.
And so one of the engines has run out of fuel.
Not yet.
Adam, I know you said engines, but at first I thought I said engines.
I also heard it.
Engines.
Yes. Nakano begins walking forward.
Before you do, as you're starting to walk forward, as Penny, as you're, as a bunch of arrows, flaming arrows, line the the fucking arena around you as it bursts into flames and creates like a ring of fire around the arena. As more arrows go for you and for you, Sable and Spirit. As from the forest, a bunch of torches ignite as you see multiple people wearing like chainmail and like plate armor. You see a couple of people similar to the dude in the tree wearing like holding long bows with flaming arrows. You see a couple of people wearing like metal gauntlets and greaves and chainmail armor and like a knight's helmet, like a metal knight's helmet. And as there's one last person, as it is a man with a giant greatsword that is currently on fire, that he has slung over his shoulder, as he walks up to the arena, as the flames part in front of him and close back together as he steps into the arena. I see that the banished have killed themselves half already. Wonderful, wonderful. As he points the sword on the ground. I am Rand of Laventa's Lawbringers, and I am here to banish you from Remnant like the beasts you are. As he swipes a big red cape behind him.
Uh-oh.
As it sparks with red dust infused into it.
As Sable rises from where she was sitting, taking a long drag of her pipe.
Oh, don't worry, you two. Don't stop on their behalf.
As she looks back to Spirit.
Shall we provide an entertainment for these fine folk while the girls sort their differences?
I was more worried about the kids, actually.
I suppose so.
Then let us stop them here. She gestures towards Lamenta's Lawbringers.
Before they can reach the children.
I suppose so.
She does like a small like hand gesture over towards Penny and Nakano.
Please do carry on. We'll take care of this minor inconvenience.
No. You handle the small fry.
That's what they're saying.
Whatever. I didn't ask for you to correct me anyways. Bitch.
Blair, is that you?
Just a teensy bit.
What are you doing here? This is the wrong world.
What are you doing? Blair, what are you doing here?
Blair.
Nakano's turn.
Yes.
And talk to Cody.
Should we roll for initiative?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are Duke,
That is
Spirit,
right.
and Sable, like have their own turn independent of Nakano and Penny?
Yes.
I think you can roll better than me, Sable.
All right. What's the dice roll?
Dice roll. This is the one where you're reacting to something. What was the initiative? This is agility plus perception.
Spirit, I'm going to be honest. Both of those are one for me.
What plus what?
My agility and perception are both one.
I got us a 7. Can you do better?
I can roll a +5. Let's see. It's 2d10.
That's much better.
It's 2d10, right?
Yes.
2d10, yes.
I got a 16. Let's go.
Excellent, Spirit. Excellent.
Excellent.
So what rule of cool do we start at?
You each start at Rule of Cool level 1. That makes balance.
I think we're just gonna use it to beat the shit out of each other, honestly.
Did you say 16?
Yes.
Yes.
10 and a 1 +5.
Oh, excellent. It's much better than my 4 and a 1.
The 1
Oh,
represents
we're
you,
going to
the
be
10
excellent.
represents me. That is how people would rank us on attractiveness. I'm just kidding.
The age of 40 is in demand.
Correct.
Why did Spirit hit the? I'm just kidding.
I'm just joshing you.
I'm yanking your chain.
Speaking of chain,
Yeah, as I believe.
Damn, that warden guy got outdid by nothing now.
It
I bet he feels
was
stupid now.
the end of Penny's turn last time and the beginning of Nakano's turn. So,
Wait a
for,
fucking.
for the sake of it, we're going to start from the top since it would have been Nakano's turn anyways. So,
Also, wait.
Nakano's
Yep.
turn.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Real quick. We have one major action on turn, right?
No.
2.
That's embarrassing.
What are you doing?
At
What you were
base.
doing sounded right.
At base.
Yeah, you were taking multiple major actions.
Yeah, but no, I was going off the assumption that I had one, and then the mythical fondness trait, which gave you a second one.
No, you see, the mythical faunus trait allows you 3 major actions.
Reaction.
That's the draw. Yeah, it's 2 major actions and 1 minor action. The mythical form gives you one additional major and 1 additional minor.
Because like I saw not gonna do an additional action, and I thought like, oh okay, so it's 2. And I thought to myself, okay. Oh my god.
Ah, yes, the ultimate mythical transformation. Becoming a normal player character.
Reading.
We'll roll. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I haven't been doing. I've been missing an entire 3 attacks. Oh my god.
Nakano's gonna be so upset when she finds out Penny was still holding back. Nakano's gonna be so upset.
It's gonna be.
Don't
Gotta
tell her.
be-
Don't fucking
I
tell her.
mean,
She's gonna
I
absolutely
think
kill
I
you.
think it'll be fine. Basically, it just means that she would have gotten me to my death's door threshold faster.
Alright, now it's Nakano's turn. Damn, I wasted my super form. I wasted my meter.
I mean, it sounded right, what I was hearing from you, so...
The thing is, she has she has 3 attacks per major action. Easy to lose count. So yeah, she would have been attacking you 9 times a turn. Or she should be.
At her
Oh.
peak, for the brief moment that she's able to do that.
Yeah. I've been limited from session 1, Penny. I would. Oh well. It's your turn.
I'm gonna empower this strike. As Nakano clenches her blade tightly. I've been looking for something to spill.
Ah, you're the one who calls himself the Faunus. I see. I see. And holds his blade up. Ah, you will die for betraying him.
As intense glare 54.
$54?
Yes.
That hits. That hits.
Mm-hmm. We chill, no over. Wait, 55. I forgot.
55?
I'm so used to my old stats.
10 over.
Wait. I'm so used to my old stats, but because 2 of my physical stats increased, my fucking my modifier got a little bit bigger. So 56 is what we're dealing with. Still a plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time I open up the pin to look at the fucking the thresholds, I keep seeing Niagara.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
it catches me off guard. I'm gonna go cripple target and crit damage.
You said cripple and crit?
Yep, cripple and crit.
How is it possible if they found
increase it by 5. And then crit damage. For crit damage, add an extra 3d6.
Cool. Alright, well, let me look at what cripple did again, just to understand what exactly I
minus 5 attack threshold.
It's about what I thought, yeah. Cool. As Nakato is like 1 second where she is, and then he blinks as he sees her like running towards him like with incredible speed. As she goes for a slash straight at his arm before like doing a twirl around and then stabbing forward at his other arm to try to like straight towards his wrist. That's 31 damage. I can't believe I fought the one on the right. Lemon, put that in the thumbnail and then ask why this one got more views than we usually get.
The left one or the right one?
The right one, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, as he tries to raise his sword up, as he
as he's like doing that, as Nakato like ducks down, assumes her stance, as she sends a punch straight towards his gut. Empower. 42.
42?
Yes. This is an additional weapon.
42? That does not do it.
His armor just fucking tanks it. He's just Royal Guards. Is this true?
Oh god. Yeah, just fucking just tings up the sword.
As Nakano like her hand clashes against the sword as she like grabs at it and tries to like move in a way to where his sword kind of like trips him up with its weight by like doing unorthodox movement before like after getting him into a proper position going for like a slash straight at his neck. Empower. Another 56.
That is a 10 over.
Crit damage and
He's pulling his crit out.
He's pulling his crit out.
Sorry.
What else is there? So true. Are his goons nearby at all?
They're outside like the flaming ring.
I was hoping I could collat.
You could collat. There's someone right there.
I'll deal with her later.
There's someone right there.
I'll go max crit.
Maximize crit. Wow.
Yep, I'll go max crit for 41 damage.
Cool.
That was a neck shot, but I'm sort of imagining that he manages to like kind of maneuver in a way in order to make it just like slightly like fucking like deep cut on the collarbone, so he's not just like, you know, kill shot.
Yeah. As you go for his neck, as you see him like as the sword leaves his hands and like sort of floats over and ching and pulls it downwards like on the cross guard and just digs it into his shoulder instead of his neck. Feisty fucker.
He is then met as Nakano like does like a high jump as he jumps onto the floating sword before jumping off and doing like a fucking jumping bicycle kick against his helmet. Empower! A 45.
Under additional weapon?
Yes.
I forget if it meets it, it beats it in this one. It really usually
I imagine
have,
you need. I imagine you need to be.
Oh no! I remember what we did. It's a clash. Roll again.
Oh, okay. It's a clash. It's like in Play Split or any other fighting game. Just a 40.
Yeah, what'd you get this time?
Just a 40.
Was it 40? Yeah, I didn't work.
Now we know it's 45.
As the like the sword, as he looks over and the giant greatsword, like the flaming greatsword, just moves over and blocks it in midair. As narrator voice again, Warden Rand, his semblance, dancing flame, as he and spins it around before it like goes next to his body. A semblance which allows him to physically control the movement of flame. As he spins it around again and grabs it in midair.
I love you, narrator!
It's the narrator! Screaming cheers.
Yeah.
Just imagine you like when I every time I hear a semblance thing, I hear the Shiro in my head going, "I want that."
It's my turn, by the way.
Cool. Penny.
I don't really have much of an opportunity to build really cool. It's like, Penny like looks at Nakano, looks at the flame that's still burning in her gut as she resets the timer earlier. She thinks to herself, she could let it keep burning.
You could, but remember.
Yes, I know. She could let it keep burning. She really could. But she sighs. No. I'm not that kind of person. She just like snaps her fingers as she will forgo the countdown, and Nakano will not take 3 unresistible damage for Penny's next 3 turns. Do I gain a roll cool for that?
Yes, but Soda's not gonna.
Yeah. Like, then he's just other stuff like. As the flames mellow out for a moment, as her hair kind of like lowers, as it was standing on itself, it was standing on end. No. I don't want this. As she walks forward towards Rand. That's enough then.
Oh, and you're the bastard with 3 heads to do.
Bling! She, like, the moment he says bastard, she vanishes. 45.
45. Clash. As you flash step and ching, as the sword goes behind his back as it blocks his strike. Predictable. As he grabs the sword, go again.
Holy shit, Signal. This guy is crazy. It's low diffing, man.
46! Let's go!
I've heard of Leventer's lawbreakers before.
4-6.
Leventer has little influence in Mantle.
Have we not heard of them before at this point? God, have we not met them yet?
No, the only reference to the lawbreakers. The only reference to the lawbringers was that Double D was killed by them.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yes,
that.
and we went there. Yeah, we went there for that.
Oh, good.
What did you do?
Double
D!
I've never seen this.
Yeah, watch as I fucking make Double D like just a fucking head, like a headless horseman motherfucker. He's like, oh yeah, my semblance it fucking awakened or some bullshit, and now I'm just like, and now like I can't die, and now this shit
I can't die through conventional means because I have no head. I am always not breathing.
He just turns into fucking Hidan.
Because I have no head, I am always not breathing. So therefore,
And the narrator said, and so, Double D would die to his only weakness in the storm. Starvation. Anyway, 46.
Fucking Double D the new Yaka. 46, that's just over.
Yeah. As that is... that is 30... Wait, hold on. That is... No. I wrote that again. That's not what I'm supposed to roll. There you go. 14 damage. I accidentally rolled my attack dice full again. I was like, wait a minute, that's a bit too much damage. 14 damage. And, well, additional weapons, go! 49!
that's your major action, you mean? Or I don't know what's going on with you.
It's my first major action, and then additional weapon attack.
Alright, 49 does hit.
Yep. 16 damage.
16.
Another 49.
Okay, yeah. Save.
Yeah, 15 damage. So, like the moment he just says bastard, she immediately just cuts him off and slash steps before just like slashing at like the joint, like aiming for like the joints of his armor. As like even though she's like coughing blood and bleeding from the head, she is still very competent.
The chinks in his armor?
Yes.
Yes.
Fun fact, he does have a passive ability called Heavy Armor.
I thought you were gonna, mention something about the chinks in it.
No.
That was her first major action because she has 3 attacks. So.
Cody doesn't like talking about chinks in armor.
Yeah, I don't know. I just Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it just seems lazy, you know. I mean, like, how are there so many in every piece of armor? In every piece of armor, why are there so many?
You know what? Time to do the thing I just did to Nakano, or I did to Nakano a bit ago. Time for me to Violet Dust to weigh him down. Okay. Do this, what's this? Nah, it's only a 37. As she pushes in for a Violet Dust crystal, a Violet Dust file. It's empty. That was her second major action.
Okay. So, third major action?
No, I'm out of that form.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'll get you next time. Next time I use my form, then I'll
All right, now Warden Rand. He's currently crippled, which means he has a -5 to his attack threshold. He is going to, as he lets go of the greatsword as it spins around and stabs towards Nakano in like a spinning stab, like the Briar Knights. Roll defense.
I'm gonna go for parry.
Okay.
49.
49 does not do it. As he alright, as he brings his blade up. I'll surely take your head. As he does a slice with and like the stab and the spinning as it burrows into you and deals 5 damage. And you're a little bit on fire. Just a little bit.
Do that again.
And then he looks over as it pulls backwards, as it's gonna like pommel strike directly into Penny's stomach. Roll defense.
Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna be real. I have a singular point of aura, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna resist it. Yeah. Even if I fail, so that's a 23.
23. That fails.
Yeah. As I take 1 point of HP damage, as she just as Penny just takes it to the head, as she just she headbutts the pommel. And yet.
Yeah, as you take same thing, 5 damage.
And
oh yeah, sorry, you did that. And as he pulls his greatsword back to him and holds it up, as he takes some red dust in his hand and puts it across the flame again. You're also a tiny little bit on fire. And now, Spirit and Sable. The SNS.
How far away are these guys from us? Like the squires and stuff?
So the squires are close range, and the scouts are medium range, as they're just walking and approaching you still.
And Rand is inside a big fire circle with them, right?
Yeah,
With the girl?
You have to go through the flames for that.
Spirit, I have an idea. Are you there, Spirit?
Spirit? Spirit!
No matter. He'll make do. I'm going to shoot Spirit with my harpoon.
Okay, yeah.
I assume he will resist this, as then I'm going to use him as a large wrecking ball. As Sable is going to fire her harpoon into him, and then swing upwards with her anchor, pulling Spirit into the air, and she wants to slam it down on the squires.
Yeah, get a roll cool for that.
Alright.
For using him as a fucking... What is it with you and combos being like wrecking balls with people's bodies?
Naval girls make do. I make do.
Naval girls make do.
Speaking of using Spirit, I'm going to burn some of his aura for extra power.
Okay. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's okay, I already have it in me. I'm going to capacity boost this, so I'm going to burn 3 points of his aura. That is a 36.
To attack?
Yes.
On the squires?
On the squires, yes.
A 36?
No, Spirit does not take the aura damage. That is what I already have that in me.
I see. That's the one you already got. Yeah. Just straight up dispatch one of the squires. Just change that to 3. As you shoot the harpoon into Spirit, he's like, oh, and they're just like, yeah, they're turning on each other like the godless heathens they are. And then he fucking swings around, it's like, oh shit! As the guy gets fucking flattened into the ground, and you see his crumpled body and his armor laying on the ground.
As Sable then pulls the trigger of the anchor again as going to minor action, as she begins being pulled along the ground as the rope reels back in, pulling her towards Spirit. As she's going to use the momentum to grab one of the squires by the face, slam him into the ground as she crunches down as I'm going to drain his aura.
Okay.
As this is a close range summit attack, and with my specialty, that gives him a -10 to his defense threshold.
Oh wow.
And I need to roll, I believe it was my willpower plus strength. I
believe it was, yes.
Yes, willpower plus strength. Which gives me a solid 13. I can't capacity boost this, and I'm not going to empower it, and I can't spend aura for it, so a nice humble 32.
A 32. Yeah, that does it. Gain a 15 over.
15 over. Okay.
15.
Good news, Spirit. I got the rule of cool.
That's good.
Better news, Spirit. You've taken 1 damage to your HP.
That's also good.
Do not mind the harpoon in your stomach.
Or the fact that you're currently being used as a wrecking ball to flatten these people.
Did you really just shoot a harpoon at him?
It is a win-win situation. I'm going to take collateral damage, critical damage, and stun target.
Okay, crit damage, you gain
I hope
1d6.
that I am not that target.
You gain extra 1d6.
Alright. That is 17 damage to the man. Fucking as she then drags his corpse along as she slams it through two of the other two guys before she pulls the harpoon out of Spirit, drags the big anchor on the ground before she just slams it into the stomach of one of the other guys.
Yeah, remove another squire from the initiative.
Yeah, and that is 17 damage to all of these squires.
17 damage to all of the squires?
Yeah, I picked collateral damage.
Oh, yeah. As you all fucking crumple and die. These guys are not good.
They're squires.
They are squires.
Poor
They're lightly
squires.
armored. And they are... they are kind of super pretty cannon fodder.
Excellent. I assume this man had no semblance.
No, he did actually. He had time manipulation.
Yeah. No symbols for these guys. These guys are all fucking pussies.
More fodder. More fodder for the aura meter. That is my 3 major actions, or 2 major actions and 1 minor action.
Spirit
Now
Scout.
then,
What?
dispatch the scouts. As she points towards the scouts over there.
I mean, I guess. I will do that, I suppose. I only have 2 attacks, so
They are close range from us. Go over and punch them with your fists.
I don't have fists. It's a weird pile of them. Remember.
Ah, that is close enough. Perhaps if you get them all in a row, you can shish kebab them.
Perhaps.
Your weapon changes every time you fucking bring it up.
Sorry, let me just read a direction description. Big black iron powder cannon with a big ass spike on the end, mounted at the arm. Anyways, I'm gonna go hit them now.
You hit him.
You use a minor action to get over there.
Ah,
Good news, Spirit. I've brought you close enough that you will need to spend 1 minor action to get there instead of you need to spend two actions. Oh, that is so generous.
yes, sir. Thank you, Sable.
Ah, this is why we are friends.
Sable, thank you for this wound in my back.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't shoot you in the back. I'd look you in the eyes while I did it.
Woman who loves to abuse. Man who likes being abused.
This is not a good relationship, guys.
Spirit
This
back
is not-
shots.
Gonna catch this empty beer bottle. Fetch me another one.
Spirit back shots. What I rolled full 1?
Yeah.
Oh, there. That's 3 dice.
Wait, is it 1?
1.
Okay, they started at 1. Okay, it is 1 for us then.
Where we have a different tool of goal, because we're not as cool as them.
Yes. They have 2, you guys have 1.
It's because we're paired up, we're teamed up.
Yeah. And also because you guys are fighting these guys and not that guy and each other. Technically, but
I got a 33 on these losers.
Get to that ass, Spirit.
a 33 on these losers.
Yes.
You gain a 15 over.
And I also deal myself 1 HP damage.
Ooh.
15 over? Wow. I do crit,
that's good.
crit maximize.
Crit maximize. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it here. They're dead. With that.
Yeah, it's 3d6 damage is 18. So even without his modifier.
Yeah. So, are you taking collateral as well?
Yeah, let's do that.
As yeah, they're all fucking dead now.
For a
I made
15,
it. I
for a
made them weak.
15 over. For a 15 over, you get 110 bonus plus a 15 bonus. So you
Yeah.
couldn't crit maximize and collat.
I crit collateral then.
Okay. So that's so you need to roll, and then you gain an extra 1d6 to this damage.
So it's 3d6.
Yes.
Plus my strength.
Yes.
It's okay, I got 20. We're good.
Got 20?
I got 20.
20 damage?
Yes.
Cool. Yes. You kill them. You blow them to smithereens.
I hope the kids are not watching.
No.
Collateral damage is a bitch.
Yes, it is. I apologize. These guys were meant to be weaker, and not boss characters. And I didn't expect you
Keep
guys...
the session going, brother. Don't worry. Keep it going. We get it. They're weak.
Yeah. So Nakano and Penny.
All right. I think as Nakano like backs up a bit, jumps up into the air as her weapon kind of shifts into a more aerodynamic form, his inner chain blade form, as she twirls around before doing like a big like hammer slam with the blade using the chain from above. What's my new? Because this is going from here to here. So yeah, okay. Okay. It's looking like this. Empower!
Also, Mike, tell me, how close did I get?
Hmm?
How close did I get?
Like, for what?
Like, how low did I get you before Rand showed up?
If I remember right, I had 13 aura at 4 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have my aura on, like, pretty much ever, I just kind of took most of the damage you dealt as HP. Because I never have my aura on.
Yeah.
But then I turned it on. Because I was getting lower. I got a 52.
A 52?
Yes.
That does it. You gain a 5 over.
Cool.
Cool.
Crit damage.
Crit damage. Cool. An extra 3d6.
Alright, 3d6. 45 damage. As the chain blade slams into him. And after it's like slams into him, like it's like embedded into the ground after the attack. Nakano just with raw strength, Spider-Man pulls herself back over as she goes for a fucking punch straight to his dome.
No, but he has chainmail. He's resistant there.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care. Didn't ask.
Don't care. Still don't care. Alright, empower!
Power.
Gonna do a little bit of capacity boost because I forgot that was a thing. And I hit him with the 47. Boss? 47 boss.
47.
Yes, agent.
Yeah. So you do it. No.
13 damages. Just socks him across the face.
How much damage you said?
13.
And as it just clang as he looks back at you.
I wonder how low he's looking.
Oh, he's looking fairly low. Looking pretty beat up. His armor's got a lot of dents in it, and you can see like some blood trickling out from the chinks in the armor.
From the one armor?
You know, the gaps.
Empower! I have 2 aura left. And I don't care. Capacity boost.
Capacity boost.
48.
Yeah, 5 over.
48's
no,
5 over?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Next time I make an Argyle character, I'm gonna make a fucking gun kit because I rarely use capacity.
Oh, yeah.
You say that as capacity can be used for melee attacks?
Still not.
Yeah.
I don't think we've like really seen a gun character.
Not like a dedicated one.
No. Not
Well,
like
usually-
not like some cowboy shit.
Well, it's certain. Well, unless you get creative, our next thing is not in the era with guns.
As 32 damage as Nakano's chain wraps around his neck as she hops on his shoulders and starts fucking like choking him out as the chain is like denting into his armor, probably fucking bruising the shit out of his neck.
Yeah, as like it's like, oh yeah, this shit might get him. As then the sword goes under his feet as it lifts him up, and he basically does like a German suplex on himself as he rolls out of it and plants his feet in the ground. As he
Kick! As he just fucking lands a kick straight into his fucking chest. No empower. It's just an additional weapon.
Okay.
Capacity boost.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I should probably slow down on the empowering, huh? Just a little bit. Damn, battle roll. 28.
28?
Yes.
I love the Ruby system. With
No.
28's a bad roll.
28, no. Nothing.
Yeah.
As the sword and clangs against the fist again.
It was a kick, actually.
Oh, yeah,
Actually.
it clangs against the foot.
Penny!
Penny palm.
As Penny staggers a bit, as she looks at her blades. Breathes in. As her stance shifts, instead of being like, the three-style swordsman, as it were, in like a samurai sort of stance, he kind of like crouches down, almost like bestial sort of way, as her light claws pop out again. As Cody, she's doing the thing.
Oh, yeah.
As fully embracing the dog-like style that she was fighting with earlier. She runs at Rand at all fours and delivers a spin kick as pshing, another light blade appears from her leg. 49.
49?
Mhm.
That does it.
And let me just double check again. It's a lot more damage than previously.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
There it is. So add it as extra damage, yeah. Extra damage. There we go. And we're at level cool 3, right?
2.
2.
Alright. Dun-dun. Go ahead and do this. 3, there you go. 18 damage.
18.
Mhm.
Okay.
Additional weapon.
Mhm.
45 exactly.
Clash.
Right.
As the sword spins in front of him as it, like a helicopter blade, as you bounce off and then go again.
Alright.
This guy is tough.
48.
48, that does it.
Alright.
We may have to increase our teamwork.
It may seem so.
20 damage.
20?
Yep. How low is he looking?
He's looking pretty low. Looking pretty low.
I know exactly how I want to end this. If I
I
get
said
him,
pretty low. If you could end it.
yeah. I want to see. I want to see exactly. 46.
46. Yeah, that's it. No over.
19 damage. And hold on, does that do it? Because if not, I have a question to make.
No.
Would three more damage kill him?
I don't think
Yes.
he can tell you that. Oh, never mind. He just did.
Yes. Perfect. Oh, which is perfect. You know what the funny part about that, Cody, is? I still had a second major action. As she just like slices into him, as she slashes him like diagonally to at his chest plate, and slashes diagonally again, creating an X. She puts her fingers like in between the creases and rips his chest plate off before shing, another like light blade appears, kind of like a Wolverine blade, like sticking out of her fist, and she just punches directly into his chest before igniting him to explode him from the inside out.
Yeah, as his body burns, it ignites. As you can feel it burning, as it. I won't give you the satisfaction. As the sword slices and chops his head off, as his body explodes, as the sword and goes into the tree.
As Penny, he just like takes the blade out before her aura fizzles, as it just explodes out as she collapses. As she reduced her aura to 0.
Theme for next thing that happens?
Yeah, as the flames die down, and you guys are still left in this arena, and you can see that there are a bunch of corpses on the other side, outside of the arena.
Well, are you two satisfied?
I don't have much to follow this up on.
Put on Black Consulate.
But
We aren't fighting.
Oh,
I think we're chill now.
is he dead?
He's dead.
Is it over?
don't have a theme right now.
Is that the last? Is there like a secret in the woods or
If
something?
Wait,
It
Shaman
would
Village,
seem
I guess?
taking care of the last of Leventa's lawbringers.
Shaman Village.
Like, I don't know what the tone is, so I was like,
Hey, Sable.
Yes.
Did you see the DM?
Oh no. Let me look at it.
Sable, check your fucking
Oh.
DMs.
Oh. Yes. Mine. Grab.
As you see Sable run over to the sword, and she goes, as she touches the red hot sword, as then she seems to drain aura from it.
How much do I get? That's the sound of my aura drain. It makes that noise every time.
No.
Sounds like the beginning of a song.
Sounds like Happy Wheels.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, fucking Sable drains spirits aura, and all you guys hear from the distance is just fucking.
and every time she like finishes up someone else's aura, it's just
You gain 5 aura from this.
Oh hell yeah! I'm overriding the squires for that.
As you gain the aura of the Warden Rand, and let's see.
Oh god. Oh, this feels good. Oh, Penny, we're going to have so many team attacks now.
fire.
Speaking of, is not gonna stares at the body. Cracks a smile. Before she turns over to you, Penny.
He's just on the ground, staring at the sky.
Walks over. Blade dragging against the ground as she doesn't change it from its chain blade form. Before she kind of stops in front of you. I win.
And
She kind of looks up. I feel great.
reach their own.
It was worth it. She looks down to her hands. Scars, missing fingers. A bit of trouble in closing one of her hands. Before she forces it shut.
Good for you.
Is kind of turns away, pulling the sword into her hand.
What is? What's your deal? Who even are you? Talk about our fondness, brothers and sisters, and all camaraderie. And yet you care not for whether or not I bring attention to innocent people. You go to rallies and save other fondness, and yet you don't extend the same kindness when I reveal myself. What are you?
I'm a faunus. I don't have a trait to speak of. I have nothing that distinguishes me from a human. My race considered me not their own. My family embarrassed I existed. And the humans too freaked out by me to let me in their circles. I wish I was so sure of what I was. Blessed like you. Her singular eye kind of turns over, like over her shoulder to look at you.
I wasn't born into the Crimsons, you know.
I know.
I was born in World Village, somewhere in rural Mistral. Only me and my mother. She always talked about how fantastic father was, how ethereal he was. I didn't quite understand until I slipped up. I brought attention by showing. She just like lifts her hand as like light flickers in and out, but then dissipates as she has no aura. A little party trick to show my friends. Of course, a legitimate child to the Crimsons. Well, that wouldn't be good PR now, would it? Begrudgingly, they took me and my mother in. But despite this being my, in air quotes, clan, what would be called my family, I wasn't seen as that. I could tell by their eyes, the way they talked about me. The way in spars they would always aim for parts that would stick, parts that would bruise, parts that would scar, striking at my back to make me look like a coward who ran away. Like any child, I fought back at first. I kept doing it. And that's when I found out every every time I fought back, my mother would receive it twicefold. I was of their blood. She was not. So I discovered that I was a mythic. I chose to hide it. I didn't want to show them. I didn't want to be useful for them. I didn't want anything. I simply wished to cause no trouble. And then, finally, I left. And now, I don't know what to do with myself. She died, you know. A completely curable illness. Why would they waste the effort on a random commoner faunus? I wasn't born. She wouldn't have to deal with any of that. She would have lived a normal life, with normal friends, normal family. And I just had to be born. My entire life, I've never really been a person. I guess you're right. I am just an obstacle. I am just another thing in other people's ways. I don't know how to be anything else. She just sits up.
I just needed you to prove to me something.
What was it?
That the cursed can stand amongst the blessed. That what I've been doing, destroying my body to get stronger, was worth it.
Guess I wanted to prove something to myself too. I wanted to prove that I had something. That I could have something that I could call an ally. I don't know. I don't know if I have the answer yet.
I don't want to consider myself allies with anyone. I don't have that in me.
Not even your brothers and sisters.
No matter what I do, they'll just think I'm some kind human. They won't consider me a part of their kind.
I never called you a human.
I know. Don't be ashamed that you were born. It's the one good thing that you've had going for you. She starts walking away.
He just looks up to the stars again. Looks down. Looks at the seared corpses again. She just stands up. Offs the scent. Away from her nose. Walks back.
Nakano Kurokami was indeed a faunus, as Nakano keeps walking back to the campsite. In fact, she is the rarest and most mythic of all faunus. She is a human faunus. A human doubled. Such strength befits her mythical status.
I believe it. Nakano's chopper.
Yeah.
Nakano!
Nakano is a mythical faunus of humans. She just doesn't fucking know it.
Humans were the real animal.
You're black. You're black.
Which
You're
basically
black.
just gives her basically just gives her Ackerman shit.
You and me, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals.
It's man, it's really funny. And Mena's like, we're blessed, you and I. Bro, you're superhuman too.
I don't have a fondness trait, by the way. I didn't get one.
No.
Because you're like, how would, how would it manifest?
There is no manifesting. I'm a man. I'm human.
Actually, no.
Human.
Here's how it could have manifested it.
The double strength and all the human trait shit. That's just for fun. I don't get any of that.
No, I'd like to imagine any other human mythic faunus is just a fucking Hyperborean.
I have blue eyes, man. I am. I'm from Agartha.
Well, blue
She's got
eye.
real.
Or blue eye, I should say, yeah. Fun fact about Nakano, while we're on the topic a little bit. Nakano did not have white hair. I know I've mentioned this to Lemon, but I don't think I mentioned this to Yank and Adam. But yeah, Nakano, natural hair color. Her natural hair color is not white. It is white because of Marie Antoinette syndrome, of her fucking completely obliterating her body and then stressfully healing, and it never gave her hair. Energy was never devoted to the pigmentations of her hair.
From what you said, she was ever given hair, and I just imagine bald Nakano.
Nakano. It's also why she's short.
Yeah.
All her injuries just stunted her growth.
Agent 47 Nakano.
It's a wonder she can fucking swim with these dense ass muscles.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know if she
I've
ever
never
has. I don't know. It's the Schrodinger swimming debacle.
Yeah, I'd like to think if for any reason we have to swim, Nakano's just gonna sink to the bottom like a fucking devil fruit user.
It's okay. Maybe she can jump back up and get a breath of air and just keep walking on the ground. All right, GG's Yank. GG's.
Woo.
GG Nori.
GG.
GG Nori.
Will we?
All right, let's get back to it.
Were we again in the TOP because because I'm embarrassed. It's not even a matter of losing. It's like, man, I forgot I had an entire 3 more attacks. Damn, that's embarrassing. I fumbled my introduction.
You're holding back.
You're holding back. You're holding out.
It's my favorite excuse. I was holding back.
I was holding back.
It wasn't even an excuse. It's just me being stupid.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. If I wanted to, I could have just kept parrying you, and then you would have taken 8 damage on your turn.
True. It's the price I pay for making a glass cannon.
Well, it seems you've both gotten that out of your system. Shall we return our hunt for the Kraken now?
Can it human? She walks by.
Can it hew me?
Shut up, Cracker.
My, oh my, such aggression.
And he just picks at her re-whitened hair. Well, it's not like I'll be recognized out here anyway.
All right, as you guys head back to camp, and would you guys like to do anything?
No, bro. We need to go to bed. We're tired.
Bed? You two believe you are going to bed?
Yes.
It is in the evening, so
Fine.
I'll be honest. I didn't get an opportunity to do that. They low diff that guy. It was crazy.
They low diff?
Indeed. They fought well.
I ended the fight between Penny and
Oh my god, the kids! I run back.
between Penny and Rend with 4 HP and 2 aura left.
I ended the fight with 5 HP and 0 aura.
as go on.
I just like favoring it as she was out of energy because of aura, because, I mean, she could have taken 4 more hits. Well, technically.
I mean, yeah, she was out of energy. It's true.
Yeah. Actually, how do Johnny and Meredith react to this white-haired blood from mouth Penny?
As Spirit, you get back to the area where the campsite was, and you see that as a revolver is put in your face as it's it's Wilfred. It's just you. As he puts the hammer back, as he holsters it. As Hayes runs up with Meredith in tow. We heard a lot of fighting out there. You guys all right?
It's just blood pouring from mouth.
Ugh. Penny, are you okay? And your hair's all white now.
I've been better.
Was it due to stress?
No. This is my natural hair color.
She tilts her head. Oh. Did you dye it?
Yeah. I dyed it before I came here.
As Wilfred looks. Oh. Well, the only notable people I know are the Crimson Clan.
Sigh.
But if you're fighting for Vale, I don't give a shit. As Meredith and Johnny look at each other like, what's the Crimson Clan?
There. As Penny just sits down. So you know how Mr. has an empress?
Vaguely? I mean, the books that we had in the library said that Mistral it had an emperor.
Yeah. Currently, it's under the reign of Empress. What was her name again?
It's the Empress. Let me find the actual Empress name, but the dynasty name is the Wenzhang, or the Wenzhang dynasty. I don't know how to pronounce it. I heard Lemon fucking inhale, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, so it's a Wenzhang.
No, I just
The
gotta take this
Wenzhang.
man off. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Why would Lemon know the pronunciation of Chinese?
Because he made a couple characters with the fucking Chinese.
Nah, I don't. I'm just as bad
names.
as the rest of them. I just can put on an accent.
Umezaki Wednesday.
Umezaki, alright. Currently, the current ruling empress is Umezaki Wenzhang.
Oh, what the fuck is going? What the fuck is going? What the fuck was that?
That was the empress.
That's my little brother. I'm gonna mute while this motherfucker's yelling.
I can't wait to hear the fucking the part where his mom where your mom beats his ass for yelling too loud.
I don't know what fucking games got him this heated, boss.
So heated.
If you come in there and it's Fortnite, then you gotta kick his ass.
Yeah, I kill him. Sorry, I don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check.
Empress
This'll be funny.
Umezaki Wenzhang. Alright.
How are the kids?
Empress. Anyway, I'm talking to the kids. Empress Umezaki Wenzhang. Crimson Clan. Their, clan and family. They're basically royal bodyguards.
Oh. So that means you're kind of important.
Yes, I was trained most of my life to become the bodyguard of the Empress. The Empress said it's currently completely insane and waging war against Vale.
Yeah, we heard she's kind of cuckoo.
She believes she's the god's gift to the world and believes it is her divine right to rule the world. So,
Huh.
I think you can understand my reasons for not being on her side.
Yeah, I can get it.
And on the right side, I never really much cared for them anyway.
Oh. All right. I think I understand you.
That's good. as she just sighs. Not really quite sure what I'll do after this war, though.
He shrugs. I don't know what I'm gonna do either.
Who knows? Maybe I'll take a vacation. Never really got those.
Maybe. He shrugs. A lot of places to go if the war's over.
Yeah. So I'd probably avoid my homeland for quite a while.
I can imagine.
Hopefully your village. Well, hopefully I'll be welcome in your village when this is over. That's messed up.
Well, that's if the village ever comes back. Kind of got pretty destroyed and everybody evacuated, and well, war ends soon, and winter's gonna come, and then that's a whole nother problem. So maybe one day, but maybe not for a while.
I'll look forward to it. Miss Penny just ties her hair back into a ponytail. And that's all from her.
Anybody else?
Kids, are you unharmed?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine.
Did you happen to see any of the fight? I hope not.
No, we didn't
good.
want to watch those two beat each other up.
That's good. It was quite silly.
It was quite violent, children.
It was quite the spectacle.
Quite the spectacle.
She looks over. Say what I was supposed to say, but we'll talk to Penny. Just a short one. She sort of looks over.
Well, it seems that Kuragami has gotten it out of her system. Do you believe you have as well?
I kept myself on the wraps for a while. So it's
Return.
not like I was exactly bursting at the seams. Hi.
But you were quite heated there.
I had a lot of repressed rage. I've been bottling things up for most of my life. I guess it's nice to have a soft reset.
Indeed. Well, it seems your head is somewhat clearer than before. Good. Do you intend to use that form of yours anymore on our journey together?
I have no cat's out of the bag now, so I have no reason to hide it. At least, not in the wilderness.
Yes, it's most of the grim will kiss and tell. I'm sure anyone else we need to use it on won't survive their encounter with you.
Why are you so far away?
Am I strange? If it's my mic broken?
Very good.
You're just kind of far away.
Just get closer to his ear.
I don't know if I can. My mic is literally, the microphone I'm using is literally next to my mouth.
I mean, you're fine now.
All right. It's good that you seem to have worked it out. You still seem somewhat lost, though.
I'm not going to join you on the sea.
Well, you took it as an invitation. No, I have no interest in bringing you out to sea. You are my crew for killing the Kraken. After that is done, you have no reason to follow me. I have no reason to continue out on that bottomless blue abyss.
What will you do if you can save the Kraken?
I don't have the slightest idea. Nor does it matter. I live to kill it. And once it is dead, all of my passions will have been burnt up in the brightest blaze. And I will be satisfied.
Try not to explode in the belly of the beast or something like that.
If burning up in the belly of the beast brings it down with me, then I cannot imagine a greater way to go.
To each their own, I suppose. I'll try to look away if that happens.
I do hope you can find whatever brings you that brightest passion. You are endearing.
Whatever it is, I want to find something that doesn't cause me rage. I had enough of that.
Care for a puff. She holds out the pipe. It calms the mind.
Stop offering everybody pipes.
It's my way of showing affection.
I understand, but it's not healthy.
Why the hell not?
Don't accept it.
She hands over the pipe.
Kids, let this be a lesson.
Listen, smoking is bad for you.
But
People points disabled. People like her smoke.
Narrator voice. But Penelope Crimson is not old enough to smoke in the country of Vale.
As Sable hands the pipe to you, sitting down next to you as she removes her hat, placing it in her lap.
It's an odd feeling. From the moment I met that Kraken, my life finally felt ablaze. It's almost surreal to have these quiet moments once more.
I'd say it'd be best to get used to it, but I'm not even sure how long you'll exist after it's dead.
I suppose in the end it doesn't quite matter. You have your fight and I have mine. And I believe it's a fight you can win.
Perhaps. Mother always said I was too stubborn to stay down anyway. Even when I really should have.
Sabo doesn't have much else to say. She simply sits for a while.
And he smokes a fat boof.
It's very acrid, very rough.
It looks cool.
I'm just fucking imagining Chibi Penny doing the fucking rosé.
You can never stand where he stood.
Hitting the boof.
Eating the boof. Smoking the Benjamin.
What the fuck? Now I'm just imagining like a human faunus. How queer! I must ask the gods I must inquire the gods about her creation. I guess we're doing human faunus now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing human photos now.
I guess we're doing humans now.
Spirit. You got it.
Spirit!
Yes.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun, 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 dun,
I mean, I already checked on the kids.
Any life lessons to implore to them?
Don't fight kids unless it's like a school situation and they learn something from it. That's not, you're not in the middle of a war.
As long as it's in school, you can fight each other.
Make it a standardized practice, like a combat classroom.
How is what was his name?
Wilfred.
Wolfwood. How is Wolfwood?
Wilfred
Wolfwood.
He is not that cool.
He wishes.
I'm doing fine.
Are you safe?
I am. As he glares over to Hayes. And before looking back, yeah, nothing happened while we were gone.
That is good. And we move in the morning.
As he places down one of his, he opens up like a small tent and lays inside.
All right, let's move on.
Nothing else for anybody? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of
I
a
don't know.
little thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just a little thing.
Well,
Just as Nakano is wrapping herself up in bandages, going over the chunk of her skin that was taken off from Penny biting her. The burn scar is now on her abdomen from the flames. As kind of stops, looks over her body again, closes the left arm, trembles slightly with her right before forcing it into a fist. As her face remains blank, but like a tear kind of wells up in her eye. Before she just leans back to try to rest up.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. As everyone goes to sleep for the night.
We have a groom to go.
Somebody give me the dream music.
Damn, bitches be dreaming.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
No, bitch be dreaming.
Yes.
Bitch be dreaming. Couldn't be me.
It was a Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, Mr. Dungeon.
Alright.
Did you make
Welcome,
an excited
though.
sound, Zabel? That was weird.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
You saying welcome to really just... It made me think
Whoa.
of a cum zone. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had a Pokemon. I didn't see it wrong.
I had added the emotional music earlier, but then I hadn't realized Shaman Village was playing.
Yeah.
It was
Because I always envisioned like shop because I wrote like I elaborated on Penny's thing a bit more recently. Like I had the same idea, I just never put it into details. But like as I was writing it, I just imagined Shaman Village playing to it. So I was like, fuck it, that's our backstory theme.
Sable. You have another dream.
oh goody.
You are once again the Kraken. As your arms are the thick black tentacles, your legs as well, as you're swimming around the ocean again. And you look at the world around you and realize that things look different and there are more noise. As you sort of peek a little bit around, as you see a bustling harbor. For the audience, it looks like Vale, but if Vale was in the 1920s. As he looks around and looks at all the sights, the driving cars, the people walking. They look sort of like the things that were in the canoe, but definitely different looking. Looks around, drifts away. Seems almost that nights and days pass by in the blink of an eye. Continues to watch from afar. Until one day, he sees something odd. A small version of these things that walk on two legs, flailing about in the water. As a black shadow of you appears underneath, as it seems that this small thing is frightened until with just a push of your arm pushes it back up and sets it back onto a pier. It stops and looks back down into the water, and you can see the distorted face of... You're not sure. You don't quite understand these things yet. Days continue to pass. The moon and the sun move like a blur. One day, the small thing is large now, and it still stares into the water. At some point, the small thing that is now the large thing has grown small again, and has 3 legs instead of 2. Not quite your 8, but it's almost there. Eventually, she isn't there anymore. But other small things that look like her are still there. So you decide to keep watching. And that is the end of that dream. As we awaken the next day.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
I don't know why.
Eggs and bacon.
I don't know why. I just imagine fucking Sable and the Kraken just being like this. Like, I like fire trucks and monster trucks. I don't give a fuck.
I
am
like
20
the
billion years
swimming.
old.
I like the swimming and the cars and the people. Kill yourself!
Curse you, Kraken! And I will riddle with holes your rotten hide!
I like to play and draw.
As you can change the music.
With a hail of harpoons!
I don't fucking. What's a good? What's the thing? What's the mood?
Just casual, like waking up to ash and dust.
Fuck. Wait.
It's dry as hell in this bitch.
Monastery theme?
I guess. Yeah. I think probably. Yeah.
Hold on. Now I gotta. Yes, so freaking pain in the ass. Wait. Nope. There it is. It's a pain in the ass because it's so case sensitive. So if you don't, type it word for word, bar for bar, it's not gonna give you the right result. I'm going to hold on. Get a version without the bell so it repeats. There you go.
You're at war.
Yeah, and this is from a Fire Emblem soundtrack, so this is appropriate.
Yeah, as everybody wakes up, once again, save you've awakened from your dream. Wilfred is already packing up his supplies, his Sam Porter Bridges type shit. And everyone else is awakening as well.
Hidden for so long, only now revealing yourself to the world at large. What a curious creature.
I'm gonna talk to Johnny real quick
Mm-hmm.
and away from Sable.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any weird dreams?
Yeah, I did.
What was it this time?
Well, I was the Kraken, and whenever it looked like Vale, but like, good couple decades ago. Real old looking, and well, it was mostly just looking and watching. And then after that, it rescued a kid from drowning. I think. And then a lot of time passed, and I think the kid, well, I think the kid got old and died. But it kept watching the whole time. But she always appeared back at the pier, so it's like she was looking for it or something.
Did you not see it?
Maybe not. Maybe. It's always through the eyes of that thing. I'm not sure if she was able to see or not, but he shrugs. Maybe she was just hoping.
That's still very strange.
He nods.
Grim saving a person's life.
I've never heard of that before.
That's completely opposite to everything the Grim would exist for. And it continuously, so like just kept appearing near it. Never once considered trying to destroy her.
He shrugs. I don't know. It seemed real curious. He shrugs. Not sure how to describe it. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
The mind is strange.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool.
I'll stop fidgeting with it.
Also, we can't hear you yet if you're talking too quietly. You're talking so quietly.
He was whispering.
Yeah, I know, but even I can hear you.
I think the button is really fun.
Yeah,
My little fidget toy. Huh?
I just assumed you were snapping.
So you will have a button.
Oh, Sable snapped every day, you know. Fucking...
The Sable's been living her life snapped.
Anything else anyone wants to say?
No, Sable's ready to get moving.
It was like, nah, nah.
Where is our next destination?
It's like, nah, now it's too recent for me to not know again.
Sable's just trying to walk in the direction she senses the Kraken. The others will catch up.
I forgot that's what we do. I forgot.
As Wilfred pulls up his bags. The next place is Langford, the place that I'm supposed to get escorted to. If you remember.
Yeah, which way is fucking Sable walking?
Yeah, Wilfred points, it's that way. Points to where Sable's going.
Okay, convenient. Let's go.
Oh, might as well gather whatever dust we can.
If one of you could please get me some depression music, or like just general.
I've been trying. I have to pull out Matchbox for this one.
Part of me wants to play the Realm of Shadow.
I'm pulling Matchbox out. I can't find this on the thing, and you can't find it.
I'm pulling my Matchbox.
It's not on soundtrack. It's not on SoundCloud.
Pull my Matchbox out.
Fuck, wait, hold on.
Stop this. Stop this now.
What did I... Hold on, let me see what we played last time. Nope. Fucking...
Stop your genagering.
Wait, fucking. Wait. Okay, hold on. What? That was the Black Mitchell scene that I played earlier. Hello.
Yeah, as you approach the town, and you can see clearly as you approach that it has seen better days. As you look, and there are lots of freshly dug graves, it looks like. A couple of places burned down, and a couple which are just sort of flattened. As a town guard, with like a heavy rifle, aims it at you. Who goes there? As it seems like it's an old man.
ID. Military personnel.
Have you come to evacuate us?
We're passing by on a mission.
Special forces. As he just sort of grumbles and lowers his rifle. They couldn't even send a fucking dime to us, let alone any manpower. As he looks at you all. Well, for the military, then I suppose as the village chief I must brief you. Let's take this to my, office, I guess.
We're going to his office.
As he leads you through the town and down the main street, as you see there's like blood on walls, there's writing like Laventa does not love heathens like you and shit like that, like written on the walls. And you see the Grim Presence, Sable, as well, on certain buildings. As he walks through, and it's a lot of just women and children around, and then like old folks. As he leads you to a like what looks to be like a former like a mayor's mansion or something, as he leads you guys in there, and it like one of the walls is missing. It looks pretty beat up. As he opens the door into his office, and you can see there's a hole in the ceiling. I apologize for the lack of accommodation. As he rubs his hand along his like half balding head. But this really isn't our year. So I'm certainly sorry.
It is no problem.
You're doing the best you can with the materials you have, don't be.
Some of you look a little bit roughed up. Did the lawbringers come for you?
Yes.
We dealt with them, though.
That's good.
Someone roughed them up.
They don't. Were they the only group of lawbringers there, or are there more?
Truthfully, I don't know. A group came led by one man and his posse. With all the fighting age men off to war, it wasn't feasible. They killed most of the faunus in town. strung them up. Tried to make an example out of those who tried to defend them. And after that, as much as we tried, the despair was a lot. It seems to have attracted a grim. Bracken, unless for some reason on this side of Vale Vacuum. It didn't do much, but a couple of buildings were destroyed and a few others were, well, he gestures to the hole in the roof. You can see.
Yes, that Kraken is what we're here for.
On the bright side, if it was led by... Wait, did he have a great sword on him?
Yes, he did.
Well, if it would help boost morale, that man is deceased. So
Did we suffer?
yes.
That's good. As he pours a couple of shot glasses for Sable, Penny, and Nakano and Spirit, and one for himself as he takes a big swig.
Thanks.
Sure, I'll toast to that.
Sable downstairs.
I drink
Yes.
respectfully.
We killed the CEO of racism.
How long ago was the Kraken here?
Well, about a day and a half now.
She
Exactly.
immediately clicks her tumblets away.
We've lost time.
It headed more west. That's what you're looking for. As he takes another swig.
It would be easier if we weren't on foot, but not really finding any place with a vehicle to spare. How close are we to like the deadline area?
At this point, like, this is like the border town. Anything further, you're in the desert.
So this is like our last stop because like we don't have. Because like they said, like we have to kill this thing before it reaches, that battlefield. Otherwise, war's fucked.
Yeah. If it reaches the front line, then it's just going to decimate all the troops and we're going to lose. That's
Yeah.
this briefing.
We need some method of getting there faster. If that thing reaches the front lines, that's game over for Vale. I know it's a tall order to ask, but is there any way any sort of vehicle that you can spare? And it doesn't even have to be one particularly good, as long as it's functional.
Well, we're out of the way, so we don't have many cars or anything like that. Not that they would survive out in the sands. At least, the ones that are popular in Vale. He shakes his head. Those, unless they're modified from Badlands, they won't make it. But we are a border town. I think we have some camels we can provide. Even if they aren't exactly war mounts.
Anything that helps us move faster is greatly appreciated.
Well, if we win the war, I'll bill it to the Navy or something.
Speaking of billing,
He looks.
We hired this dust collector.
Wilfred just looks. I was supposed to come here to sell my wares and see if anyone wanted to buy.
We were low on dust, you see.
He looks at you. What are you talking about? He opens up. He points to his giant backpack full of dust.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's why we hired you. We were low on dust.
Oh, he said you were low on this. But seeing the state it's in, I don't think you guys need much dust. The old man shakes his head. No, we do not. It's not something we particularly use out here. If any, sparingly. We don't have any of these fancy things that you city. As he just grumbles to himself and folds his arms.
Well then, Wilfred, do you intend to stay here in the rubble?
We can direct you to the inn. There's certainly some vacancies.
We even have time is the question.
We can at least offer you a lunch.
Thank you.
It's not much, but
Lunch is the most important meal of the day!
It's breakfast.
as long as you repay
Actually,
us
studies have shown
something.
that's not true.
As long as you repay us all something. It's on the house.
Nod.
As he pours himself another glass.
Another one for me as well.
He pours one to you.
Downs it.
How soon can these camels be prepared?
If I see to it myself, they'll be done within about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You should be able to get it in deep into the desert, at least by nightfall.
That is good.
Now then, all right. I can spare enough camels. And as he looks at the giant weapons, hauling camel as well.
Thank you.
As long as they're returned safely. I don't believe we can handle any more loss.
Understood.
As he stands up, well, I better get to work. As he walks out of the room and leaves you guys there.
When every last shed of a day behind it, you're losing ground as it speeds through the desert. must hasten our pace, marching double time.
Or we can't march with a car.
These camels will do well enough.
Oh yeah, we can't march with camels.
But the camels will do just fine. I'm sure we can manage a few less hours of sleep per day to make up for a little bit more extra distance traveled.
We're coming close upon our deadline.
And here at the final stretch, we must push ourselves harder than we ever have before.
It's all or nothing at this point.
Steel yourselves. We've reached our final hurdle, and it is time to give everything we have, burning as bright as we can. Brighter than this monstrous beast that will snuff out everything we love. So we will march, we'll ride, and we will catch it. We will catch it! Yes, men?
Hayes and Wilfred both look at you, and Wilfred's just like, "You really are a fucking psycho. I'm out." As he takes his bags and walks out the door.
She has a big smile on her face. She's looking between the other three, the other three, soldiers.
Yes. You want to catch it, don't you?
Just fucking staring at it. Just like, you're fond of me, hunt, ain't you?
You're fond of me, hunting.
You're
Come on, you're fond of me, hunt, ain't you?
You're fond of me, cracking vengeance, ain't ye?
You're fond of me, harpoon.
You're fond of me, harpoon, ain't ye?
We don't have much of a choice.
Yes, let's do that.
She shakes her head sadly as she lowers her captain's hat, taking a puff on her pipe.
A passion like that won't survive this monster's wrath.
I don't. Wait, hold on. I just imagine fucking. Hold on. I just imagine Nakano. Like, she looked over to Nakano and Nakano just did this.
I have seen this thing. I have seen the way it tears apart ships with the fact of one of its tentacles. Harpoons and cannons firing upon it is not but an inconvenience. This is no mere grim or battle. This is destiny. You will not win by simply hacking and slashing at it until it goes down. You must burn brighter. You must be able to suffocate under the crushing depths as it pulls you down, and have enough strength to pull yourself back up until your heads breach the water once more. You must be able to withstand blows against your body that leave you broken. Your head is splintered as the mast you slammed against, but have that fire burning that keeps you getting up, ready to fight again. You must survive what a whole fleet of ships could not. Do you think you can?
There's nothing comes into win, so yes.
Aye, aye.
You cannot survive this battle with a half-assed nature.
You're mumbling too quietly. We can't hear you.
It is all well and good. I've said enough. I'm sure when the dawn reaches us and that kraken blots out the sun, we will survive, and it will burn in our grasp.
I'm actually curious about that. The kraken, it came to this town, but it only destroyed buildings. There were no casualties.
Like we even just did that incidentally by just moving.
I just thought it was odd.
It is a curious beast, is it not? One so focused on its goal, it has no time to spare on these small little people.
And what is its goal?
To reach the front lines. This is a grim that can think. It has been moving with intent this whole time. It wants something there. It has no time to waste on every person it comes across. Oh, it's been watching, waiting. This is its time.
Alright.
Sable's gonna look around, like sort of like, or turn back.
I'll be grabbing a drink at whatever pub is available here. The camels must be ready soon.
Sable's just gonna head out and go grab a drink.
The rest of you?
I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, I mean, just gotta chill out, keep watch, really.
Watch. All right. Who all goes to the inn to get some food?
Me.
The most important meal of the day!
Alright, well, I guess I'm going if everyone else is.
I take the kids with me.
He took the fucking kids! Penny, he took the kids!
You're the kids. Well, we're all going to the same place anyway, so it's fine. Spirit took the kids.
Took the kids and the party split.
I just thought it was like looking stupid. It's like Spirit took the kids. Spirit took the kids. Oh, well, I only really like Johnny anyway.
Fuck Meredith, I guess.
Just because, like, I don't think Penny was really talking very much, but
She doesn't talk much.
What about Meredith? What about Meredith?
What about me?
As
Adam, what are
guys
you
had-
doing?
Sorry, why is my microphone? I'm using the microphone today. It seems so much more sensitive.
But yet quiet.
Yeah, as you guys all head to the inn, and you guys see as Wilfred is also there, eating a big hearty lunch.
Scrumptious meal.
Oh my god, it's him.
As he's just sitting there, as he just grumbles at you and keeps eating.
And he sits down and eats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you sit with Wilfred?
Yeah.
He stands up and goes somewhere else. As I assume everyone also sits down by Penny.
No, we all sit at different tables because we hate each other. And I take the kids.
Dude, he took the kids.
As Hayes looks over and sort of leans over to Sable, fucking Spirit. I think he's pretty mad about the whole thing.
The intrusive thoughts are waiting. You want to talk to me? I know you do.
Trying to avoid us, I guess. He doesn't seem too happy about any of them.
Well, I suppose it is a bad day for not a lot of prospective buyers here.
Well, while you were gone, he didn't even try talking to me or Meredith. He just didn't even ask about the town. I don't know what's up with him. Ever since he left, it's like he doesn't even care.
That is the kind of person you should avoid becoming, Johnny boy.
As he clatters his fucking fork onto the plate. Johnny, are you fucking talking about me over there? As he stands up.
Is he serious, bud?
And he stands up.
Sable takes an excited drink of her of whatever alcohol she has, lighting up her pipe to watch the show.
Yeah, you've been nothing but mean this whole fucking time. He didn't say fuck. This whole time.
I was about to rear up.
Yeah, the fucking the Saitama death behind him. Look, Johnny, I don't know if you've noticed. This isn't any fucking fun and games anymore. It's a fucking war. Now I know how you got yourself fucking he gestures wrapped up in this. What are you even doing? The entire time we've been here, you haven't done shit. He points over to Sable. You got a psycho, points over to Nakano, and then points to Penny. Two people who don't know how to fucking talk to each other. And then him. He just looks confused.
Yeah, cancel your shit to me. I'm the best person here.
He just wants to go back to school?
You're the best of us, Spirit.
I'm the best of us.
Why did I just think like, and him? Camera cuts to Spirit. Spirit is just an image of a gorilla.
What have you done here? Huh? You don't fight. You don't do anything. You don't help out around camp. You can't gather dust. You can't do anything. You're just sitting there tuning your goddamn violin all day. Just like you did back then. Look. I was your age when I left. I needed to make something of myself. Because you don't get it. You don't do anything. Look, you brought Meredith into this. For some ungodly reason why you decided to come, you brought her too. As Hayes, she wanted to come. She wanted to come with me. And you let her? Come on. Really think about it. You could have just said no. You could have had her evacuate, go somewhere safe. But no, you had to bring her to the front goddamn line as he slams his fist on the table. Now you two are being babysat by someone other than me this time. You got me wrapped up in this shit all over again. You don't even care. I do. You don't care. You don't care about the town. It was destroyed. Like the town ever did anything for me. I left because there was nothing for us there. You just decided to wallow in it. Playing the goddamn violin all day, that's all you don't understand what things are like. You just think you can play that thing and everything's gonna get magically better. It's not. Things don't happen just because you make people happy. as he stands up and walks out. I'm done. Contract's done.
Bro is beefing with a 15-year-old.
What's Bro's problem?
Bro's be 19 and his ops be 15. Penny goes over to Johnny and pats his back.
He just sort of shrugs it off as he puts his head down.
He doesn't know a thing about you, Johnny.
Oh, he's probably the only one who really does. But
Johnny.
he shrugs.
No, hold on, Sable. I put my hand on Sable's shoulder. Not Sable. Sorry, Sable.
The intrusive thought. You know you want to talk to me.
I do want to talk to you, but not right now. I put my hand on fucking Penelope's shoulder, and then I tilt my head to Meredith. Let her take it.
I see. Let Meredith cook.
Let Meredith cook. I don't say that.
I understand. Oh, Meredith?
Later. Not right now.
Yeah.
Damn it! Spirit, you don't understand. We have front row seats to this. We have to see.
It's not our business.
But we must see. We must see the juicy details.
The kids must figure out their own problem.
As now, Wilfred has left the party. He has left the dust since he is technically getting paid for it.
Hell yeah.
So you guys do still have the dust reserves.
I never use these, but
As
that's for you guys, I guess.
These guys don't really use dust too much, but
And he does.
It's nice to
I'm
have
the only
it.
one.
yeah.
It's food for me.
Yes, not gonna.
No, I'm just clearing my throat.
I'm sorry.
I got nothing to say. I don't care about that guy.
Very like.
Nah. We're chill. I don't care about that guy. I don't know why we hired him besides the dust. Should have just robbed his ass.
You should have jumped him and robbed him.
That is not what we do.
It
Are
is
you
literally-
sure that you're a
be.
soldier?
It could be what we do. It could be.
I mean, he's not an actual business. Could have done it.
I think that's against the Geneva Convention.
We don't have a Geneva.
There's no such thing as a Geneva here.
It's against the. Wait, no. This is technically our World War II, so we don't. So the Geneva Convention
Haven't yet.
equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, wait a minute. No, this is no. Technically, our equivalent to the Treaty of Versailles / Geneva Convention hasn't happened yet. Okay.
Yeah. Which in the show it was Patch where it happened, so it's the Patch
Yeah.
Convention.
The patch convention. Patch convention, more like the patch suggestion.
Mm-hmm. As yeah. Anything you guys would like to do while in town?
Eyeball.
Nothing for me.
Not much. Again, the faunas are kind of dead and or hidden.
Yeah. I mean, there's some that are still alive, but like they're not doing so hot.
Yeah, like. Fortunately, I'm not I'm not charismatic, so I'm not sure how I can raise your spirits or help around.
Penny, you have no riz.
What is Riz?
This, I help the faunas.
How?
I just say it. That shit,
I help-
it's crazy,
I will
man.
speak
Check this
into
shit out.
existence.
I help the fall.
I use
I-
my changeling powers.
You
I
a changeling too?
I tailcraft.
What?
I can't. Wait, hold on. I can't believe it. The Keeper of Records is a alter ego, the Raiser of Spirits. I help people in a nondescript way.
I'm the keeper of your school spirits.
he raises. He gets learns fucking necromancy. He raises the school spirit of each person.
He spends a point. He spends some essence and raises the spirit of the school.
I think Sable wants to talk to Wilfred. If I can find him.
He's gonna run away from you. What the fuck are you doing?
Sure, you can go find him.
Good luck.
Yeah. Where does she find him?
He's just like in the main street trying to find a place to at least like put all of his shit, or at least the shit that he kept.
Do I have any Lien on me? I doubt it. Do I have any?
Probably not. Considering
No,
your
yeah.
circumstances.
As there you are, Wilfred. Actually, can she ask to borrow some Lien from Penny?
It's the penny bank.
I'm fucking. It's Johnny all over again. It's Johnny paying for everything all over again.
I don't know what the exchange, the fucking inflation of Lien is. I don't know how much one Lien is worth.
Lien is like yen, so we're just gonna go off of that.
Can I have a couple hundred Lien?
Fine.
Much appreciated, Penny. As Sable will go find Wilfred, as when she finally catches sight of him. I see you haven't left town yet.
What the hell do you want?
She holds up a small stack of Lien. To hire you.
He looks. No.
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 I assure you it's not for much. I'm not asking for dust or for anything of that sort. I'd like to hire you for a story.
He looks like he's
Johnny. And you know him quite well. The others in my group do not enjoy me talking about the children. I can't understand why. So
think I
I'd
can
like to
take
learn
some.
about him from you.
I think I can take a stab at him. How much?
She throws the Lien towards him. All of this. I haven't quite counted the full stack.
He looks at it. Just for a story.
Just for a story. I have no need of dust other than what you've already gotten for us. You may keep your equipment. You have no need to even leave this little courtyard we have found ourselves in.
He looks fine. All three of us grew up in an orphanage. Victims of grim attacks and shit like that happens. I was older. Well, good number of years older. 21 now. Hayes
somewhere around 13 or 14, I think. Been a while. He always followed me around. I was the older kid. Meredith always read books. Hayes always liked to play that violin. I took on jobs to help the orphanage with its payments. Presents at Christmas. That sort of thing. Hayes kept playing that violin. In the beginning, I liked some of the songs. As I got older, it was all he ever did. I was working on farms, market stands, anything. Just for a couple of yen. Hayes just played that damn violin. One day, I was working on one of the farms. It was grueling work, and I guess Hayes wanted to play some songs for me. Played his violin while I worked, and I didn't know it, but he got in by opening the gate. The animals got out. I had to spend the whole night finding them in the woods. And I got fired with no pay. And that was it for me. I built up some yen for myself, some dust to sell, and I left. There wasn't anything for me back there. I used to send Leanne back. Eventually, the orphanage stopped taking it. I guess I'd sent enough. And that was that.
You sent Leanne back to the orphanage.
From what I used to make. Starting out before the war, it was a lot better of a trade.
And they stopped taking it one day.
He shrugs. I don't know if I sent it right. If I just didn't want time.
I see. She nods a few times.
If you want to know what kind of person they are, Meredith's too quiet, too bookish. Doesn't like talking. She just wants to read and write. Couldn't go to real school, but she went to the city. She might have some luck there. But she doesn't like other people. Hayes, he doesn't want to work. All he wants to do is, I don't know, be himself. He doesn't understand yet.
Yes, I can see that. Just a few days ago. No, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Tried to ask him what he wanted to be, what his dream was. All he wished for was to experience childhood.
Yeah, that's him.
He's a boy with much promise. It's a shame he's lost right now. He has something
special in him. He wasn't brought along just for no reason, after all. The others have been cagey on telling me, but I'm not a fool. He can follow the Kraken like I can. It's chosen him for something. He must have something special. But I know not what. Thank you for the story.
Mm-hmm.
She tips her captain's hat to him a little. I wish you luck on wherever it is your journey takes you next.
Yep. As he just continues getting his stuff sorted.
The table will stand. I doubt all of us see you again, Wilfred. So for this, it's goodbye.
Certainly hope so.
And she'll walk off.
All right. Anything else anybody like to do? Anyone? No?
Not really. I assume are there any, there's no odd jobs or there's no ways to make money here. I assume.
No, the town is kind of half raised, so
Yeah.
You don't really have side quests anymore.
What could Sable possibly need money for?
Yeah, we're kind of out of side quests. It seems like the final town.
If nobody has anything else to do, we'll move on to the camels.
Camels.
Camel. Not to be confused with Gamel. That's a different guy.
Camel by camel.
Ooh. As you guys get on the camels, as the one camel is loaded up with all the heavy weapons and is sort of as it first gets put on, and then sort of mellows out as everyone gets on their different ones. Spirit, yours is basically the stallion of camels. It's the large one because you're a large man. As
I was really hoping that Spirit was just writing fucking we're done.
kinda. As Meredith and Johnny have to share one. Sable, you have your own. Nakano, Penny, each have their own. As the mayor goes by and pats each one on the snout. All right, make sure to take care of them for me.
Be sure to return them if we can.
You better. These people are like family to us. Out here, it's how we make our living. Losing them. He shakes his head. He takes a couple steps back and, but you're short on time. As he gives you a wave. I'll see you. Take care of yourselves now. I don't want to hear any of you ending up in body bags.
Understood.
Oh, and if you ever find a Shalud Grim, just use pink dust on it. Works every time. Really good hearing. Well, tremor sense kind of thing. As you guys are getting further and further away, as he's shouting, "The Shalud Grim, the giant worms! If the ground starts shaking, start using them."
Okay.
As he waves in the distance.
Use sound dust against the worms.
The worm.
The worms. The worms.
I'm back.
Nice.
What'd I miss?
The worms. The worms.
Sable had the conversation with Wilfred.
Did it go well?
Depending on how you look at it. And now you guys have gotten on the camel, Spirit. You have your own camel, which is like the biggest camel of the bunch.
Yes.
Because you're a large man.
And the village chief just told us that if we see any giant sandworms, use pink dust.
Do we have any?
As,
Presumably.
yeah, I mean, you have dust on you.
Ooh. Oh god.
It's just a question of which one of you guys can use it.
I have pink dust.
Okay, cool, because I only have violet. I cannot use it. Well, I have violet and green, but I cannot use pink.
I only have red.
If you explode the ground enough, then maybe that'll work. As you guys walk off for most of the day, as we'll end the session, as you guys are leaving towards the evening, or not leaving towards the evening, but like as your journey continues into the evening. And I do have one epilogue, which is just kind of the end of the session, but it's an epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
Baller.
And we need some like more calmer music. Calm, mysterious, maybe.
Ooh, I know. I gotta bust out old reliable. Let me kill Matchbox first. Oh. Oh god.
Kill.
Destroy.
Okay. For a second, I thought Matchbox was still playing.
Yeah, I guess this works. As you guys approach what seems to be a ruin, as the sun is setting, and the chill of the desert at night seeps in, you guys see a campfire in the ruins. As you stop in the large sandstone ruins of the what was once an old vacuo civilization. As Tao Yi, once again, is poring over a wall of a mural.
I was about to say, you think we'll see Tao here?
As he looks over. Oh. Hello, everyone. I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I'll tell you.
Hi.
I see you found a new ruin to discover.
I did say I was going to vacuo, yes. I did find one, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete?
It seems like the ruins are damaged as well. This wall here, it's broken. The beginning and the end are missing. The walls are gone. As he points around, but something damaged it. Maybe that's why. He points over to some like walls and like the crumbled walls and stuff that are just laying as if they were excavated from the sand and then dropped on top of the sand. And Sable, these things reek of the grim.
It's been here.
As if like giant handprints on them.
It's been quite interested. It has such a passion for these murals.
As he looks up at it. This is a really old tale about, well, something that happened to the old civilization. I'm not sure if it's the fall of the civilization or an attack or what. As he points, as you see on the mural, there are large hordes of black creatures and what seems to be a giant black snake wound around a large tower, and there are bodies littered at the bottom of the tower. Something, which I can only assume is a large King Taijitu, attacked this place, someplace, and people died. But he points to it. Of course, we don't know how big the tower was, how significant this was, or anything.
It was significant enough to catalog.
He shrugs. Not sure about it. Probably take a whole excavation team to at least try and get the rest of it out, but as you know, it's a war. Stuff doesn't really matter. Unless, that is, you know the tale by heart. As you turn, and the homeless guy's there. Sitting on one of the high walls, just kicking his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it seems to be a crossover.
What?
It's because... Hello, John.
Hey, as he jumps down and lands with it's like a large fall, as it seems like he's like he fucking hurt his ankles or something from it, as he just drops as if it was only a couple inches drop, as he adjusts his beanie. I actually happen to know this one. As he takes a walk over, as Tao looks over. I'm not sure who you are, but this one is unsolved. Nobody knows what this is, at least nobody until now. That's where you're wrong. A couple people know. A bunch of people used to know. But I'm one of the few who knows now. See? As he sits down on one of the crumbled, pillars. Why don't I tell you all about the fall of the ancient civilization of Vacuum?
I suppose we have time.
As Tao sort of scrunches up his nose. That's impossible. There's no way you know that. I sure do. I know the full tale. Nothing that's going to be written down. Alright. Let me spin you the tale. I guess you could say this is a truly magical one. As the camera fades out, as we cut in, as it fades back in to a cell, as a dark silhouetted figure is chained against the wall with massive chains against every single one of her limbs, as she sits on the ground, almost forgotten, as two guards with ornate iron armor and a third guard with more official looking armor and an ornate sword opens up the cell door. All right, dragon, you get your second chance. There's a storm coming, and you might just get a chance to earn your freedom. Isn't that right? What's her name? As the guard captain looks over to the different people. Shiva, sir. Right. Didn't know you Faunus got so colorful with your names.
Shiva just cracks her neck. Let's just get this over with.
Fighting in an army. If there's any friendly fire, nobody will hesitate to put you down.
And I suggest they stay behind me.
Whatever. You can take the rest of the day to get yourself together. Tomorrow morning we assemble. Who knows? You might just die.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would. As he tosses one of the guards a key and walks off.
Fortunately, I'm quite resilient.
As the guard goes to unlock the chains, and that is the end of the epilogue. As next session will be the Argyle prehistory session. It should only be one session. I am trying to streamline it as much as possible. It should only be one session.
I'm wojacking right now.
Ancient Remnant.
I'm soy jacking right now. Whoa. Whoa.
The point.
Yank.
Hit him.
The entire fucking time I was doing it, I was like, well, it'd be really awkward if I jumped in and it wasn't me, so I'll wait a moment.
Yeah, I was like, I better make it obvious that it's Yank.
Because well, it's like I don't know if anyone else. I could be this could be like a party. Let me wait a little bit. Let me wait a little bit. I like Shiva.
Yes.
I should say. Damn. I gotta check my wallet.
For commissions. Yeah, so that's the session. Hope you guys liked it. Next session is same thing, level 18. It's gonna get crazy. So I hope you're in store. I hope you're ready for some crazy business in prehistory.
Your strength, it's like a dragon.
Spear's just like, when's the homeless guy telling us this? I thought he was
Why
a drunk.
indeed?
I don't get it.
I will not show her yet.
But we saw her already.
I mean, there's only a slow to figure. I don't need my name.
Yes.
At the end of the part 2 epilogue, where you get to see Jotaro in the shadow.
Yeah. Exactly.
You trying to tell me Shiva's Jotaro?
Yes.
Oi. Sorry, wrong person. Jotaro doesn't say that. I'm thinking of a short.
Jimmy!
I'm thinking of a short, orange-haired man. Yeah.
Jimmy! I'm so deprived of my pen.
Who's Chuyaing over here? Teme in the distance. Who said that?
You said that.
Who is Inazuma Chuya?
That's funny. I like
the shortest dude with the orange hair. Who is it?
Who is Adam baiting over here?
There's only one image. There's only one image that I can use for Shiva that doesn't spoil her appearance yet.
Hmm?
Dragon fondness.
Dragon.
Dragon.
I'm like a dragon.
She's Yakuza, like a dragon.
I have two questions about this era.
Yeah.
One, what are like the average kinds of names, and two, how racist are we against Faunus?
Yeah, what real world era is this?
So like,
what's the racism level?
Faunus aren't usually found in like the big city, the capital city. They're usually found in the villages outside where they're tolerated. Any Faunus that's inside the city are like fighting in gladiator pits, which is what that was.
The fact that the best word you used is tolerated says all I need to know.
Yeah. This is like the Bronze Age kind of shit.
What history era are we in?
You just said
Bronze Age kind of era.
But which sort of like which location Bronze era?
Vacuo.
We in the
Ancient civilization. And imagine
so desert.
Probably like Persia.
Yeah, Persia.
Yeah. Imagine if Persia just had it like Team Ico, like Shadow of the Colossus, like architecture, like the mega structures and shit in the desert, and then you got it.
Babylon.
Yeah, kind of.
Pack your fucking sunscreen. We're going to the goddamn desert.
And Grim don't exist.
Yeah.
Damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a notable thing.
Yeah, but something like a storm's brewing, and like people are mobilizing the army and shit. So I don't know what that's about. It's probably nothing.
Probably nothing. I don't think it's that.
Probably nothing.
I think you're overreacting.
So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the session. We're gonna be doing that next time. All that jazz next time, and yeah.
I think the biggest pain in the ass for Shiva is fucking trying to illustrate the scales. I think I had to fucking make like a Vitruvian man like diorama, and then like shade in what percentage is covered by scale.
I love you, Vitruvian man.
Vitruvian man.
So I do love the narrator. We need more narrator. Cody, I need more narrator in my life.
You need more narrator?
Please.
I can try and find something, but
I guess I'll end the recording now.
yeah.
Mhm.